G'day guys, how's it going? It is Jared HD here. Welcome to episode number 2 of the Wolves Road to Glory career mode series. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's episode, and it is now time to crack on to today's episode. We're going to kick off the episode here, counter offering an offer that Middlesbrough sent us for our elder right back Kevin Foley. He is 28 years old, so I won't be too upset if I do sell him on. But we're going to jump straight into our first matchup of the Empower League 1 season, Football League 1 season. It is against Bradford City, the side that made the FA Cup final, I think it was last season against Swansea, or it could have been the Capital One Cup. But nonetheless, it is going to be a difficult matchup. The side recently promoted from the League 2. Hopefully we can get off to a great start though for this season. But it is Bennett here whipping it into Hansen there. What the hell is our keeper doing? He just goes behind Hansen and gives Hansen the open goal. That's just a stupid move. I'm a goalkeeper, and I know that you got to go in front. I think anybody in the world knows that you got to go in front of the player, not behind. That is just absolute EA AIDS. We've got to try counteracting that piece of AIDS as O'Hara plays a lovely ball there to Mason Bennett, and the 16-year-old gets his first goal as a Wolves man, making it a 1-all scoreline 26 minutes into the game. Awesome stuff there from Bennett. McLean on the ball here for Bradford though in the 31st minute, looking for somebody, getting past some pretty poor defending. It goes straight through there to Jones after a bad touch from our defender, and that gives Bradford City a 2-1 advantage. So really the 2 goals that we have conceded so far have been pretty poor defensive errors. But in the second half, Bennett passing it to Dicko, the pacey man, playing a beautiful through ball there to James Henry. Henry on the ball here. He's going to take a shot off the right foot, getting it past the Bradford City keeper and giving us a 2-all scoreline 68 minutes into the matchup. Awesome stuff there. 79 minutes into the game though, Dicko passes it to Clark. Leon Clark plays it through there to Kevin McDonald. McDonald's on the ball. Excellent piece of footwork there. He's left too much space and he pings it off the left foot past the Bradford City keeper to give us a 3-2 advantage, excuse me. Awesome piece of footwork there from McDonald. Really happy with how we have performed in this second half. But in the 83rd minute, Jones intercepts ahead of there. Edwards is on the ball now. He's looking for someone. He plays a beautifully weighted through ball there straight to the keeper. And look at that piece of failure from Bradford City's keeper and defender. They run into each other and leave an open goal there for Dicko, who gets his first of hopefully many goals as a Wolverhampton man this season. That gives us a great start to the league, a 4-2 victory over Bradford City away from home. Definitely the start that we were after. We have received another transfer offer though from Bristol City this time for our 27-year-old centre attacking mid, 66 overall David Edwards. He's worth £450,000, and I was thinking about a counter offer because he is getting older, so I would like to bring in a bit of younger players to fill his role maybe. So $465,000 is my counter offer to begin with. I'd probably sell him for less, but oh well, trying to get the most money possible for him. But Middlesbrough have come back at us saying £230,000 is all good for Kevin Foley, so they should be able to sign him in the coming days. And Bristol City yet again saying only £375,000. I just upped the ante there to £475,000. I don't even know why, so it would be pretty crazy if they do come back and accept it. But we are going to take a look at the current squad report. We are heading into October, I think. Don't shoot me if I'm wrong, but the squad is actually progressing quite nicely considering we've played 1 proper game to start the season. The younger players in the side are already going up a few overall. Bennett's already at 62, and I think signs for the future are looking very, very good. Very happy with that. We have our first Capital One Cup matchup though. It is against MK Dons. Yet again, we are away from home. And in cup games, when you're playing, like in my previous career mode with Chelsea, cup games meant jack shit to me because we've got better things to look for, I suppose. Like we have the Premier League and the Champions League to look after, and then the Capital One Cup and the FA Cup were just sideshows. But since we are in League 1, the Capital One Cup and the FA Cup are definitely big must-wins for us. Like I would love to win one of these comps just because we get a lot of money out of it, and money in the lower leagues is definitely very valuable. But to be fair, this was probably one of the most boring games I have ever played. 0-0 after 90 minutes, but then 110 minutes into the game, Reeves is on the ball here for MK Dons. He goes into the box, and then Doherty slide tackles him, and he gets clipped there, and then the referee didn't give the first penalty, and then Doherty making another mistake and just runs up and shoulder charges the MK Dons defender. Absolutely piss poor defending. Gives away 2 potential penalties. That first one was more of a penalty, and then he gets shoulder charges, and that's just absolute bullcrap. But the pressure is on our Nigerian keeper. I think he's Nigerian, but the pressure is on him to save this penalty 113 minutes into the game. Let's see if Akime can make the save. Come on, the pressure. The MK Dons player puts it wide. Oh my god, the MK Dons player, Jay I think his name is, cracks under the pressure and puts it so far wide of Akime, and that results in us going to a penalty shootout. 120 minutes played in the Capital One Cup first round matchup, and it is 0-0. This is the side that we are rolling with for penalties. It is pretty decent, I suppose. It's pretty decent for a League One side, better than MK Dons at least. But Odalusi here is going to step up for MK Dons, trying to get it past Akime. He hits the post. What is going on with the MK Dons in their penalty taking? They've had 2 penalties. First one went wide and the second one hit the post. That's unlucky for them. And then Clark, a class penalty from Clark, hitting it over the top of the MK Dons defender. And then K, the guy that missed it before, he's going to step up and he gets it past. He gets some retribution back, but it is not as valuable as his previous goal. Still keeps them in the matchup though. But Jacobs, our left midfielder, he's going to slot a class penalty past the MK Dons keeper. That's 2 penalties there the MK Dons keeper could have saved, but he doesn't. Hall this time, he's going to put it so far wide. What a bloody miss there from the MK Dons player. These MK Dons players can't score penalties for shit. I don't know what it is. McAleeden, though, for us, a beautiful take and penalty there in to the roof of the net to give us a chance to win this matchup. Hopefully we can defeat MK Dons on penalties very soon. McLeod, he goes right. What a save there from Akime, getting us the victory. We progress to the next round of the Capital One Cup. An absolutely dominating performance on penalties after a very boring matchup, but that is absolutely top stuff. I'm very happy with that. A victory in the Capital One Cup is surely going to get us a lot of cash from the board. Well, a lot of cash for our regards, or our standards, so that's awesome stuff. We have received a transfer offer though for Jamie Record, left back, 21 years old, and Cheltenham Town are taking him on loan for the season. Kevin Foley has been transferred to Middlesbrough for £230,000, so we get £200,000 into the piggy bank. Hopefully we can use that on some decent signings. And our young striker Jake Cassidy suffered a sprained ankle in that victory against MK Dons, and he's going to be out for about a month. Another transfer offer comes in here, this time for Leon Clark, our 67 rated 28-year-old striker. British I think he is, so he's going to be going, well, I'm going to counter offer there, or counter offering his value to Blackburn Rovers, and hopefully we can get a decent price for him. We're going to need another young striker to come in, and I decided to try bringing Yasil from Liverpool in on a full season loan. He looks like a pretty decent player, and it looks like we are going to need him, as Leon Clark is most likely moving to the Blackburn Rovers, and David Edwards is most likely moving to Bristol City. So we are getting some very good deals done, getting rid of a bit of the deadwood for the side. The next game of the next game in the episode, and the final game of the episode, is going to be against the side that I was considering doing for this series. It was between us and Shrewsbury Town. Shrewsbury Town are probably my favourite lower league side. But I decided to do Wolverhampton, obviously, for this series. But Shrewsbury are going to be a tough opposition. They did get relegated into League 2, unfortunately, in real life. But still, we can't take anything for granted here. And I proved that. We pick 1 point up in our first game at home after a very, very boring 0-0 draw against Shrewsbury Town. But lads, Liverpool do in fact accept our loan offer. So we're going to be bringing Yasil in on loan for the whole season. Hopefully he can be a vital part of hopefully getting us into the championship. But lads, that is how we're going to wrap up episode number 2 of this Wolves Road to Glory career mode series. I hope you are enjoying the series so far. I know I am, of course. Make sure if you enjoyed the episode that you hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new around here. Follow me on Twitter at JaredHD. But most importantly, lads, have an awesome day. It's been JaredHD here. I'm out. Peace.